there my AQ friends, welcome back to another Adventure Quest video, and today we will be going through the Harvest Fest 2017. Right, so it's been 6 months since I last made a video, so hopefully you guys are still around, and today we'll be looking at the new quest for Thanksgiving in Adventure Quest, and let's see what we have. Okay, so if I'm not wrong, we are dealing with Hero, which is the weird furry looking creature thingy. Okay, so I'm gonna skip through all of the dialogue and let us get straight down into it. Now, some of the monsters in this quest are a little bit difficult in my opinion, especially the plant dragon and the what was the other one called? Salamander. Yeah, these two monsters, they actually deal quite a lot of damage, as you can see. And now I'm gonna switch back to my tectonic tower shield and gonna use the spear. Right, so lots of things have been happening in AQ since I was gone, and I'm going to try my best to go through them while fighting the monster at the same time. I know it's not a very easy thing to do, but I'm trying my best. Okay, so firstly we have the very iconic Vampire versus Werewolves War, and you guys can see here I am actually Vampire. I've sided with the vampires, and I think the rewards are great, and that event definitely revitalized the game in my opinion. Lots of people came back just to play the war and to choose their side in the vampires versus werewolves war. So in the end, the vampires won, and they got some very neat mastercraft rewards. The werewolves also did get their fair share of rewards, so nobody actually really lost out in the end in my opinion. So very nice war, and with that Guardians actually have an extra armor slot for their sub-race, which is here. You can transform into a vampire, whereas non-Guardians, they will actually have to buy the armor to set it in their active inventory. So that's a very nice touch, definitely very welcome. As you can see here, I'm actually dying to this monster. He has a ton of HP and he hits quite hard. So at 14% resistance, it's hitting about 60 to 70, so yeah. And that is not including its burst damage from its breath attack. Okay, so apart from that, we have some very nice golden gift box rewards as well. There is the Luminomancer Blood Mage, which is out this month, or was it the previous month? Okay, so this is actually the 2nd of December, so I would say that it came out the previous month. So Luminomancer Blood Mage, basically another Blood Mage reskin except for the light element, though myself and many others would actually prefer to see a Blood Mage version or variant of another element, perhaps maybe earth or even wind, but the staff gave us light, and we already have plenty of good light armors. No, actually I prefer to see an energy version of the Blood Mage. We have the White Knight Z, which is still in my opinion one of the best. No, okay, with the introduction of the Luminomancer Blood Mage, I actually feel that the White Knight Z and the Luminomancer Blood Mage can be tied for the best light armor in the game. Actually, it really depends on what build you are. For mages, definitely go with the Blood Mage, and for warriors, you should go with the White Knight Z. And for myself, I actually chose to stick with White Knight Z simply because I'm already quite used to it, and I really like the powerful skill that it has. Now, what else do I want to talk about, right? Can't really remember. So you can see I actually have to burn up like more than one of my potions simply because this guy is hitting me so hard. And from what I remember, there aren't really any great rewards this war, so yeah. And along with the Luminomancer Blood Mage they also have the Luminomancer Blood Blade. So that is actually same as the Hydromancer Blood Blade that is already in the game. And if you didn't manage to get your hands on the Zealot's Wrath, which is still the best light weapon in the game, the Luminomancer Blood Blade is a very close second. So you guys can go ahead and get that if you don't wish, if you are lucky enough to get it, or if you don't wish to spend money to buy the Zealot's Wrath. But the Zealot's Wrath is still the strongest light weapon in the game, even though it only ages out the Luminomancer Blood Blade by a little bit. Right, so yeah, this very standard Veloci Gobbler monster, and this is basically a glass cannon. Now, lots of monsters in this quest actually hit extremely hard. either that or I haven't been playing the game in a long time and can't really remember. So yeah, at 13% wind resistance, this guy is doing over 100 damage, which is pretty ridiculous. And now we can just blast it with spells because we have sufficient MP left over. And as with the typical AQ questing, you get a full heal every 2 monsters or so, so I'm not too worried. And this is the hero guy. Okay, so this is the storyline for this year's quest, and I don't really read the storyline for the how to say, the holiday quests unless they are part of a major storyline. So yeah, and here he has the wind orb, which he's going to do something with it, right? Okay. Let's see here. So we are gonna continue fighting more monsters. Here we have Neppen Creek. Okay, so it's 100 earth armor, of shield, and this guy is, you have to use ice to take care of this guy, right? Now normally plant monsters are usually fire, but I guess this is special. Okay, so spear use. Right, actually already played through this quest once or twice. I didn't play through the whole thing. I tried it about 2 times yesterday, and then I either died to a salamander or a plant dragon, or I was too lazy to complete the whole thing. But all I remember is that it takes extremely long to complete the quest, and the checklist, each time you battle the monster, it's not guaranteed that you will get the ingredient that you need for the checklist. So it can take a very short while if you're very lucky, or it can take very long. So I might actually just speed through this part and add some music in it if it takes too long. So yeah. Right, so here we have Franken Carrot. I actually don't mind fighting these monsters because these are considerably easier than the plant dragon and the salamander monster. Okay, let us go with sphere, and we can just use the remainder of our MP to blast it. And not sure if I already mentioned this to you guys, but I actually got the 12k Z token package for the teleport booth, and that completes my collection for all of the burst spells. So now I have all 8 the spell of all 8 elements compressed into 4 slots with another 4 slots for other utility spells. So I've chosen to bring in Purple Rain, Summon Polala, Gandolphin, and Siphon. Now Siphon, I'm not sure if it's the best one there. You could replace it with another healing spell. Probably should replace it with a stronger healing spell, but it's really up to personal preference in my opinion. Oh, another thing I would like to mention is that after I left, almost like 1 or 2 weeks later, the Underworld finale actually came out, whereby you had a very tough challenge battle against the Underworld King. You could fight the normal version for the standard rewards, or you could fight the challenge version to get this really nice Underwormling pet, which I think is the best fire pet in the game currently. The pet, you can actually toggle between doing regular damage, or you can toggle it to attack your foe's SP. And that is one mechanic which I have not seen in AQ yet. Like I don't think any pet has that ability yet, so it's a very cool ability to have, and you can really stop strong monsters from using their SP attack too often. So yeah, I really like that. Okay, so we've got different items so far. Things are looking pretty good, so all we need is 2 more ingredients: blue star flower and breadfruit. And hopefully if this goes well, I don't have to actually take too long on this video and speed it up.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Okay, so hey guys, we have finally found everything, and this time I actually got rather lucky compared to yesterday night. So I actually did not have to fight any salamanders at all, thankfully, and I also managed to find the things. It also took me a lesser amount of time to find the things that are required on the list. So let us see what we have here. Draconan, friendship, blah blah blah, and let's see. Alright. Here we have a Pokemon style thingy. Okay, so very funny pun intended by the AQ staff, as they like to do. They always like to do this sort of fun things. So yeah. And gonna have to use our wind armor and our wind shield, and let's get started. Let's see, ice or earth. Right, so this monster has strength, so Giant's Wrath will actually prove to be a better weapon. So I'm not sure if there's actually a heal after this, or we have to fight another boss. So I'm gonna be a bit more conservative. I'm only going to use 2 spells, and let's see. And I haven't fought this monster before, so I don't know what it's capable of. Okay, so basically very strong wind attack. Okay, I really hope I don't screw this up. It's gonna use its SP attack soon, and I have no idea what it is. Hopefully it's just another wind attack. If it's some other element, I'm probably screwed, but hopefully not. Okay, so it's just another wind attack, and oh, it actually makes you fall asleep until you succeed on the save. Oh wow, okay. And I'm getting pretty unlucky here. Oh god. Wow, okay, so it can stun you indefinitely if you're not careful with that. So alright, so that's why you wanna play it, eh? That's the wrong one. We can do that too, using our Shadow Feeder pendant. And oh, oops, I forgot that only works with swords, right? Um, Today is Naga Day, so that's not gonna be helpful. What shall I use? Let's just stick with the pendant, and we'll just attack this guy normally. So this guy has quite a lot of HP at over 12,000. Initially I think it was 16,000, so yeah, this is gonna take a while. So really got to be careful when you're low on health and he uses his SP attack, because if you get really unlucky with the saves, he can just kill you without you being able to do anything at all. So yeah. And I also forgot to tell you guys that I'm actually already maxed out on gold here. As you can see, 1.2 million gold, so really nice. And this year's gift boxes are already out, so do be sure to remember get them from the Guardian Tower for you Guardians out there. And I'm not I can't really remember if it's just this year, but I've noticed that the gift boxes actually cost 0 gold. There are Z token versions as well, but of course, why would you get those when you can get the gold version? So yeah, and the gold versions are actually 0 gold. I can't remember if previous years gift boxes were actually 0 gold as well. I don't think they were, but I think it's very nice of the staff to implement it such that the gift boxes are 0 gold. I mean, after all, it is supposed to be a present after all, and it wouldn't really be considered a present if you're actually paying for it. So yeah, really nice gesture by the staff. I mean, for maxed out players like us, the gold is basically nothing. You can earn back the gold in like a few days time, so really no big deal whether it costs gold or not. But it's nice to see that it doesn't cost gold. I mean, cause there are people like me who are lazy to farm, so yeah. Also another thing I would like to talk about is actually what was that? I can't really remember. Oh god. And we seem to be getting quite unlucky with the save here. So he's using his used it a second time already. Oh god, this is bad. Oh my god, I do not want to redo this quest again. At least this guy can't heal. I'll let you guys know what the other thing is once I thought of it. Oh yeah, the game engine. Okay, that was what I wanted to talk about. The game engine actually had a small update since I was away, and nothing much really changed, except for the sound effects here. As you guys can see, it's different. As you guys can hear, I mean, it's different from your so gone are the old AQ sound effects that we had for over 10 years, and I actually prefer the older sound effects. I'm sure many of the players will actually agree with me. I think it's just because we've been so used to it, and yeah, I mean, like, change is good, but maybe they should implement something like a toggle between the old sound effects and the new sound effects, so we can actually have the best of both worlds. I'm sure that's not really too difficult to implement, and I'm sure most of us old players would rather stick with the old sound because that's what we are so familiar with. So yeah. And now looks like this monster is going down pretty soon. That's great. The new sounds are actually a bit more aggressive in my opinion as compared to the old sound. The old sound, it doesn't have that. The new sound don't have that AQ ring to it. You know, it just sounds very loud, and I don't really know how to describe it, but it doesn't have that AQ ring to it. Maybe we'll get used to it in a couple of years time. Who knows? Right, so we seem to be doing pretty well. Still have over 2000 HP, and ooh, okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Come on, don't do this, please. Are you kidding me? Man, what in the world? Oh god. Please don't let me redo this quest. Oh god, please no. Come on. I have no idea what stat this is actually using for the save, but yeah, that was really unlucky there. Come on, are you serious? Okay, that's better. Um, so now I'm actually gonna drink a potion first, just in case I don't want any shenanigans like that to happen again. I really don't want to die and have to redo this whole thing. This quest has been rather tedious, and this isn't the first time I'm doing the quest. So hopefully next turn we should be able to kill it before he uses his attack again. And of course we get unlucky with the rolls and he manages to dodge one of the attacks. Right, so here we go again. Come on. All I need is one more attack to kill this guy. Just one more. Maybe two if I'm unlucky. This is certainly an annoying monster to deal with. Not really difficult, thankfully he doesn't deal a whole ton of damage, but he has a whole lot of HP and he can stun you indefinitely. That's what makes him annoying. Come on. Okay, finally. Right, that took a lot longer than I expected. So now here we have to face Hero. Okay, oh, we do get a full heal, thankfully. So he's definitely going first, and you wanna use Earth. Okay, that's nice. 200%. Wow. Okay, let's see what this guy is made of. Ooh, okay. And I'm not sure what his SP attack is. Hopefully it's not something too crazy. So thankfully his resistance is 200%, so we are doing a lot of damage to him. And he's gonna use his SP attack next, which I have no idea what it is. So I assume this is the last boss fight, so I'm gonna go all out with my spells. And oh my god, wow, a very strong wind nuke. Okay. Okay, so we really don't want this guy to use another nuke on us, so I'm gonna kill him as quickly as possible. Of course, I missed twice in a row after having said that. And I'm just gonna use my pendant here. Okay, no, you know what? Oh wait, I can't use Shadow Feeder. Me against earth attacks. No, that is the last thing I actually need. Right. Okay, now that we have that, we can use can't use anything, right? Oh, I should probably consider switching my fairy godmother back to healing my health instead. But never mind. This fight should be over pretty soon, and just have to survive probably one more attack from him. Shield yourself from earth attacks. Okay, wait, what? Okay, I'm not sure how effective his shield is. But we're gonna use Shadow Feeder Pendant, because the next turn he's gonna use that wind nuke again. God. Okay, finally. Okay, so oh, okay, fine. Completely negates the damage. Right. Should have known. Okay, so we killed him anyway. So yeah, pretty easy monster in my opinion. And God, please tell me it's not another stronger boss fight. Nope. Oh, he's blasting off again. Wow, another Pokemon thing there. So yeah. So Cloudza is a Draco Aerator. No way, Serenia, the Harvest Goddess. So we have Serenia here, and yeah, I don't really care about that. Just give me my rewards already. I worked so hard for this shit. Right. Okay, finally we've gotten on to the rewards part, so let us see weapons, anything worth getting. So we have the rewards from last year, and we have a spoon. What do you know? A spoon. How nice. Stuff of ghost chili, chicken, drumsticks. So okay, we got some really pretty good weapons, but I'm not gonna get any of those. Earth Explosion. Summon Plant Dragon. I think I already have Summon Plant Dragon. I would consider getting that actually. Do I have a... Yep, I do have Summon Plant Dragon, the 150 version, so I'm not gonna get that. Pets, the Velocity Gobbler. And we have the Neppen Creep. Okay, it's not 150, so I am not going to get this pet. I don't think it's worth it. So the miscellaneous items, we have Windstone, and we have the Salamander Seed Pack. Ooh, okay, so this summons a Salamander, I believe, and this Windstone actually makes your Velocity Gobbler stronger. Okay, wow, okay, I stand corrected. I'm gonna take a look to see if I have that Velocity Gobbler pet. Okay, I don't, and I need to buy more inventory spaces, so I'm gonna buy one for pets for that Velocity Gobbler and one for the Windstone. You know what? Might as well get the seed pack as well. So getting the highest level version, that's 8 million gold. Not a lot, definitely. Definitely affordable. You get a Windstone here, 12 million gold. It's about 20 million gold down the drain, and another 2 million gold for the Salamander seed pack. Alright, so and I'm left with 23 ZEC tokens. How lovely. Okay, so we have the Harvest Bottle painting, which allows you to access the Harvest Fest any time of the year, but we are not gonna get that. So yeah, Guardians, do remember to get your your regular Frostville gift boxes from Nimrod in the Guardian Tower, and hope you guys have enjoyed this Adventure Quest video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for future Adventure Quest content. Until the next time, this has been Dev04066. Peace out.